I was falsely accused of SA by my ex. Now, my friends want to talk after years of silence. Let me just start off by saying that no, I did not SA my ex-girlfriend. I, 24M, was accused of SA my ex-girlfriend, 23F, about 7 years ago, and it has ruined my life. I was a quiet kid in high school who had a small group of friends. I was a band kid, straight A's, that type of crowd. Now in my sophomore year, I met my ex, let's call her A, and we dated on and off over a year. A and I also have a small past together. Her parents worked with my parents and were best friends, and we already knew each other well. We had no issues within the relationship, and we saw each other at least 3 times a week. We went to separate schools. Now, I was the one who did the damage. I broke up with her for multiple different reasons. The main one being her sister tried to stab me with a kitchen knife. A year goes by, now nearing the end of my junior year, and my buddy, we'll call him Jay, calls me and tells me A is accusing me of saying her. I hadn't seen her or spoken to her since our breakup, and Jay and my friend group all knew that, so I naturally shrugged it off and thought it wouldn't be too much of an issue, kind of just a friend group rumor type of deal. Now, this is where I was wrong. By the beginning of my senior year, I had received death threats on numerous occasions, all of my friends turning on me, and it all led to me getting arrested. While I was in holding, someone killed my dog while my parents weren't home and left a note calling me a rast. That dog was my best friend through all of this and was the final straw in my decision. The charges were dropped due to the little evidence A had provided. I took my second chance at life and ran away. After high school, which after all the court hearings was only a few weeks away, I had moved across the state, losing all of my high school friends, changed my phone number, and deleted all social media. My parents knew I left, but had no idea where I was. I was a ghost, and it was the way my life had to be. Living on my own wasn't how it always sounds for an out-of-high school student like myself. I spent the first 2 years hiding away in my apartment. I spent months overthinking and questioning my own thoughts. I went to work and went home. I did not converse with anyone for 2 years, I had no friends, and I was lonely. All I had was my new dog Bosco. Yes, he is named after the bear from Avatar, The Last Airbender. I was living in hell with my only escape being my dog and my games, which I deleted all of my online friends as well. Eventually I met a lovely woman, we'll call her KK, and I met while I was at the dog park with Bosco. This girl has done everything for me, and I love her so much. She hasn't doubted my side since the day I told her, and has helped me start my life over, including helping me make new friends. Sorry for the rambling, but I'm nearing the end of the story. Now, last week, I had made a new social media account and added only my new friends and Kay's family. My family understands why I did not add them, as it would link me to my hometown. I received an odd message request this morning. I looked in disbelief as I saw it was from Jay, asking me where I have been and if I was okay. I did not open it, I just let it be and went about my day. Now I have 5 new friend requests from my old friend group, all of them messaging me asking me where I was and if I wanted to meet up and talk. I decided to message Jay back and told him everything I've been waiting to tell him. You guys turned your backs on me, tarnished my name, and helped A destroy my life and my reputation back in hometown name. Do you really expect me to reply back to you after that? I went on and explained what happened, including how someone murdered my dog. I've spent years in therapy, countless hours of trial and error to socialize again, and what felt like an eternity to trust anyone. I have new friends and an awesome girlfriend, all have which contributed to my success at restoring my humanity. I've been thinking about it all day today, and I still don't know if I should give my old friends another chance. Maybe they've grown up and regretted their decisions, or maybe they just expect me to forgive them. If anyone has any opinion on this, please comment. Sorry for the rambling. I just needed a safe place to be able to share my story and my recent events. Kay already does so much for me, and I don't want to text her while she's at work about this. Thank you for reading, and any comments that follow are much appreciated. Update 1. Jay and my other old friends told me everything that happened since I've been gone. To sum it all up, A is a drug addict and does not live in my hometown anymore. They all apologized to me, but I told them we could no longer be close. The drama and memories would all come back, and I've worked too hard to get where I am in life to let some dumb old friends ruin that. After they apologized, they all took turns admitting they regret taking A's side. They told me they have no idea who killed my dog. Also to mention my dog was killed with rat poison, if some of you were wondering. However, none of them understood the fact that I cannot be close with them anymore. I blocked them all. It feels really nice to have closure and not have the consequences of being close with them. Kay really helped me through this, and I've read a lot of your comments, and I respect everyone's opinion. Also, to touch up on some questions everyone had. A's sister did not like me at all. She also had serious mental health issues that ended up landing her in mental health facilities on multiple occasions. I have no idea where she is now, and I honestly could care less. She is a horrible human being and deserves nothing. A admitted to the false accusation sometime after I moved across the state. Jay and the others told me they were all at a college party where A was set-faced and decided it was a good idea to get frisky with another old friend of mine. His name is irrelevant. She told him she came up with the accusation months after I broke up with her because I was her first love and I deserved it. I guess the crazy runs in the family. The lesson to take away from this: don't give anyone a second chance. They broke your trust the first time and should not be given another chance. Know your self-worth. Thank you everyone who commented and gave me some self-esteem. Second update. Bosco is a beagle who I adopted at the age of 3.5 years old, months after I moved. His maintenance is low and he does not mind being alone by himself. Heartworm tests, prevention, $65 annually, and vaccines anywhere from $60 to $120 annually depending on which vaccines he requires. He's an amazing dog who brings joy to me, and I give him a happy home with everything he needs at his disposal: food, potty pads, and toys all laid out in front of him. Moving across the state at the age of 18 and fresh out of high school is not easy, but I had to do what I had to do. I sold a lot of possessions: drum set, guitars, snowboards, furniture, etc. to afford the first and last month's rent with deposit. I also had a graduation party, which I ate up a lot of that money as well as the money I had been saving since I started working at 16. I planned on going to college, so I saved as much as I could. Hard, yes. Impossible, absolutely not. I have no idea why my old friends wanted to rekindle after all these years, and no, I do not know how they found my social media page. It was a FB account that I created to keep in touch with Kay's family and my friends, especially the new online friends I made. If you want to know how they did, go ask Mark Zuckerberg about the FB algorithm. Maybe they stalked me, who TF knows. To those internet trolls who think they know it all because they're sitting in their mama's basement, eating their big old bag of Cheetos, not everyone lives an easy life like yourself, and I kindly ask to try and compose yourself. If you don't believe my story, that's fine. Not a lot of people do, but try your hardest to wrap your greasy heads around the fact that other individuals live totally separate lives from yours. Not all of us have the luxury of staying at home and playing video games. I did not give up and I refused to be homeless, which meant I got up off my A and worked nearly every day of my life to make sure that didn't happen. I went to therapy, which was a bonus of staying in my parents' healthcare, went to work and moved on. Sure.